tutorial. Today we will be using a Linux Ubuntu server 18.04 and the Windows wallet to set up your Masternode. First, let's make sure you have the requirements. So first off, you need a Windows wallet. Second, you need an Ubuntu server. I have one right here, and we will be putting all the commands in here so you can see them and follow along with the Masternode setup tutorial guide. You will also need 200 Galleoncoins to stake, so make sure you already have that in your wallet. And also, another important thing, make sure you are not having any incoming and outgoing transactions during this tutorial if you are following along. That means turn off your mining rigs and wait for the pool that you're mining from to flush out the coins that basically you mined. After that, you can go ahead and get started. Good rule of thumb, just pause the video, pause your miner, turn everything off, go watch a movie for an hour, come back, should be all done. Alright, so during this guide we will be following the Masternode setup tutorial on the Galleoncoin.org website. Let's go ahead and get started. So, in your debug console on your miner, hold on, I gotta clear all these. It's my old stuff. Alright. Let's go tools. So on your Galleoncoin core wallet, open up the debug console. First thing we're going to type in is our RPC command, create Masternode key. You just put it right there, and we're going to create a new Masternode key. Take that and put it in a notepad somewhere. So let me I just have some notes already. We'll just put them right here. So I want to make sure you're organized during this tutorial so no one gets confused. So put the command you put in and copy and paste your key. Alright, so first step done. Congratulations. The first step is always the best. Next one, you're going to type in get account address with the Masternode name you want. I would say make it unique to what you're doing. For me, I'm going to put Ryan MN, let's say 5. So we're going to generate an address called Ryan MN5. Oh, let me copy that. Get your notepad out. Go to the next one. Paste your command there. Copy this one. Paste the output there. So now you have your account address and you have your Masternode key. The next part is we're going to send 200,000 Galleoncoins to this address right here. So what you want to do is you close the tools window, go to send. Let me turn that on. Okay, so you go to send and we're going to send it to this address. So we're going to put the amount, 200,000, and then we're going to click send. Yes. So, in our overview, we can see that we have sent 200,000 coins to our address. Obviously there's a fee, but no worries. Alright, let's continue. So, for this step, we're going to have to wait until there's the transaction is confirmed by 30 blocks. So, to see this, you can either go on Galleoncoin.org, go to Explorer, open chains.info. You want to double click there and get the transaction ID. Or you can see the status at the top in the core wallet. But I like to put it here, just because I just want to be extra for no reason. And then you'll have a bunch of advertisements telling you how you can do crazy stuff. Let's see, where's the confirmation? Oh, it's not gonna, none confirmed. But you can do that, or you can see the status here. Let me close that, open it, boom, we have one confirmed. Alright, so I will be back once that is finished propagating to all the servers. Hello everyone, welcome back. We are at 30 confirmations, so let's keep going. So, if you keep following along with the guide, it'll say what we need to do next. We're going to get the Masternode outputs. So, just open the debug console and get your Masternode output. Alright. I think this one. I'm still working on creating things, but we'll get to it. So, that's our transaction hash. Alright, so we're going to copy this. It should be your first one, but I'm going to put it in right there. Alright. Sorry, just getting a little bit organized here. Alright, make sure you stay organized, everyone. You don't want to mess up. So, now that you've done that, we want to open the Masternode configuration file. One moment. Alright, so you go to Tools, and you open your Masternode configuration file, and it should look something like this. If you already have one a Masternode set up, you know your current one's right here. So go to the end of that, press enter, and just copy the current guide that you have and just paste it. So let's look at our, where's the notepad? Alright, so first off, what we want to do is we want to change the MN1. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the one, so where it says Masternode key. Oh, wait, no. The MN1, you change it to what your account name is. So I'm going to put that right there. Next, you're going to get the IP address from your VPS. And you're going to change it with this one right here. Next, what you want to do is where it says create your Masternode key, you're going to put that right here for your key, and then you get your Masternode transaction ID. You're going to put it right here, and then you're going to put your output ID. You're going to put it right here. Alright. So let's go ahead and save that. Okay, after you've done that and you've saved it, what you're going to do is go ahead and close your wallet out. Now for the fun part, Ubuntu. Let's go ahead and head over to the Install Linux Node VPS on a VPS page. Let's just follow the tutorial on how to install a Galleoncoin node on a Ubuntu server 18.04. Now, since this server is brand new, we can go ahead and go to installing our first new node. First off, what you want to do is you want to make sure all of your server stuff is up to date. So, let's do that now. Alright, so we have updated our server. Just to let you know, I'm going to be pausing the video during the processing time. So you'll see me put in the commands, and as soon as it starts processing, I'll just let it run and then unpause the video when we get back. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to install our required dependencies. So you can get this from the site and just paste it in. And once it's done typing out, very slowly, but we'll get there. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Press enter and install those dependencies. Alright, so let's install the repository. Make sure you press enter to confirm the installation of the repository. Next, we're going to install Berkeley DB. Press enter. It's going to be pretty fast, so I'll just wait till it's done. The next one, we're going to download the Linux daemon tools for your wallet. Now for this one, it's going to make a link when it types it in. Sometimes it doesn't type in the last one, sometimes it does, so make sure it's in quotations like that. So this is in quotations. Press enter. It's going to download all that. Next, you want to extract it. Should be pretty fast. Now let's install the daemon tools for your wallet. I don't know why I didn't do that, but okay. It froze. One moment. Okay, we are back. It just froze for a moment. Let's continue. Send clipboard. And it's still bugging. Okay, we are back. I just had to SSH directly into it. The Windows version, the browser version, is kind of buggy. So, let's continue. We're going to install the daemon tools for our wallet. Okay. Let's make sure everything's up to date. /a. Alright. Let's go ahead and make the directory. Alright. Let's open the config editor. So let's enter our information into the config. Paste anyways. Alright, so we're gonna have our local IP, our user. I'm just gonna put the name of the config. So what I'm gonna use for my user is I'm just gonna use Ryan MN5. You can put whatever you want, but for now I'm just gonna put that. My password, I'm not gonna use this server anyway, so there you go. Put whatever password you want. Make sure you use all, it accepts anything, so make sure your password is a strong password. Alright, once you've done that, press Ctrl X. Just going to make sure that the file was created. Okay. Now we're going to go back to the main, and we're going to Galleoncoin D. Server has started, so if we type in Galleoncoin-cl I get info, we can see that our server is running. Alright. One moment. Alright, so we see that it's running, so we're just gonna stop it for now. Alright, so let's go back to the Masternode setup tutorial for Galleoncoin, and we're going to edit the file. Alright, so now we have our file. We're gonna add a couple things, so go down after max connections, put in Masternode equals, okay, so for this part you're gonna put 1 because this is your fresh Masternode. For me, I'm gonna put 2 because I will now have 2 Masternode connections. We are also going to add your Masternode private key. So why not copy and paste so you don't ever mess anything up? So you're going to get your Masternode private key. Your Masternode private key is right here from create Masternode key. So let's go ahead and paste that in there. And then we're going to have an external IP. So copy your external IP, paste it in there, and I'm going to go get mine. I'm going to remove that space. Alright. And then we're going to save the file, but I'm just going to add some extra stuff real quick. Or maybe not. One moment. Okay, I am back. So what I did is I went to the Discord on the FAQ links nodes and just got all the official nodes and put them in here. After that, we're going to press Control X to save, and then we're going to type in Galleoncoin D. Server is starting. You're going to open up your wallet, wherever I have that. So open up the wallet. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. We're going to go to Masternodes. It says it's missing. That's fine. We're going to go to Tools. We're going to go to Debug Console. And we're just going to go ahead and start our Masternode. We're going to call it Ryan. What was the name we called it? And our text file, we called it Ryan MN5. MN5. Press enter. Successfully started Masternode. How exciting. Let's see, update. Boom! We have another Masternode. Okay, so let's go over some troubleshooting issues real quick that I just want to explain. So, some of the key things is you can always find your transaction ID from right here. And if your Masternode is not connecting, you want to make sure your ports are open. And I will show you how to open your ports. So, first off, you do sudo sudo ufw enable. So this will enable the firewall on a Linux machine. Since my my Masternode's already working, we don't have to worry about that. But you can see this, use sudo ufw status verbose to see all active ports when you're using that firewall. You can add whatever ports you want, but for Galleoncoin, you can see that it uses port. Always always forget the port for this thing. Port 46976. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the Discord. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and have a wonderful day.